say something to that kid, but I don't want to say that because I don't want to get beat up or get cussed out by his mama. Now look what you got.
Yep.
30 years ago,
Yep.
correction came into question.
Yep.
Right? You know what braces do? Correct the smile.
Yep.
Now everybody teeth griggers.
Yep.
Everybody teeth griggers
Yeah.
because we don't want to correct the smile.
Yep.
And that's the problem.
Won't let everybody make it. Man, let them folks make it, man. That ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. It's still fucked up, though. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then now you got a bunch of unreasonable people, and the only language unreasonable people understand is consequences.
Right.
You gotta set some consequences, and they gotta be strict, and you gotta enforce them, but nobody wanna do it.
It's bad, man.
Yeah.
You can't say shit to nobody about nothing. Everybody's sensitive, everybody they feelings or whatever. And so what happens is bullshit just happens.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah.
Because if I was able to say something, I could have handled this shit a long time ago if I was able.
Yeah.
You can't. You wouldn't believe how many women come on my page that get mad at me because I correct my grandson.
I see him like
Grown ass alpha women, alpha females that tell men what to do, but they don't run. A woman don't run my motherfucking house.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And my grandson, nigga, if I don't correct him, he'll burn the house down.
Bro, when you had him in, I don't know what you call it, we call it suicide chair.
Yeah.
I live in Booby. Now, having suicide, I went on your place and said, outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that ain't killing him.
Right.
That's teaching him a boundary. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody else might do it a different way, but the kid is teaching him a boundary.
Right.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Now, what if he would have burnt himself up? What if he would have burnt his arm?
Yeah.
What if he would have burned the house down? And then he put a potato chip in there, then he started putting paper in there.
Yeah.
Then he started putting other things in the fireplace.
Yeah.
Nigga, I had to make that punch. I had to shake him up so rough and let him go through it, make him go upstairs, take it. One lady came over there. You're always so cruel to that little boy. How the fuck? Look at what he had on. First of all, if you look at the video, Nike from head to toe.
Yeah.
Right? Got a $5,000 swing set outside. All the cars in the garage. But he get on money because he light skinned and got curly hair.
Good job.
Nigga, I know I am, man.
Fuck them folks, man.
Fuck every
Fuck
last
them folks, bro.
every last woman that come on my page. And but see, if you grow up and treat your granddaughter like shit,
Boom.
then what kind of home training you had?
I tell my mother all the time, female, stop raising the type of man that you hate.
Right.
And that's what you're doing. You babyfying these fucking boys. They make excuses for every goddamn thing. They wishy-washy. They fucking, if something go wrong, it ain't their fault. If something go right, they had everything to do. You raise a little narcissist. You hate men like that. So stop coddling these fucking boys.
Right.
And be these puss-ass niggas, and then when they grown puss-ass niggas, man, they were fucked. Nigga, y'all raising them to be fucked up.
And then, when you see a man talking to a boy, if you can't take it, you need to leave the room.
Yeah, get fucked
because it takes iron to sharpen iron.
Exactly.
My granddad told my grandma one time, hey, you don't talk to me while I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
And that was the end of that.
Yeah.
And my granddaddy was absolutely correct. My granddad also told my grandma, hey, if you can't handle what the coach doing to him at football practice, making me run duck squats, making me run laps because I was being lazy, because I wasn't running the plays right, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And my grandma ready to get mad at the coach. Why you doing them like Granddad said, leave him out there. That's why we got him out there to make him tough.
Yep.
And it worked.
Yep.
My granddaddy was right. Can't be babied all the time.
Young motherfuckers love when they hear this kind of conversation, they say, well, you know, who fucked the world up? Your generation fucked the world up, blah, 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 blah. But when I was a kid, they wasn't doing this. And you had stricter consequences. So if all this bullshit that's happening right now that don't nobody like, this undesirable behavior, if it wasn't happening back then, you gotta look at what the fuck was going on back then to make it not fucking stop. Because what wasn't happening, the consequences ain't changed. Dead is still dead. In jail is still in jail. So when that shit start meaning something else, then we'll change up how we do things. But shit, our family was hard on us to keep us out of jail, to keep us out of grade, to keep us out of court, to keep us out of this, that, and other. And it worked. So, you know what I mean?
Man, you can't say a damn thing to nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I tried, you know, like I always tell the story about my son. He get cussed out at basketball practice, nigga. It don't even bother you. It don't even faze him.
Yeah.
But they got cussed out at home, so now he's not sensitive.
Not sensitive.
He's open to correction.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Every little boy need to go to some form of military at the age of 13.
Bro, I tell niggas
At the
all
age
the time.
of, you remember that movie 300?
Yeah.
Remember that movie 300?
Yeah,
when them boys get 7 years old, they take them to that little camp where they can toughen them up and make a million out of them.
Yo, boot camp is usually, 2 to 3 months. I say every child, once they graduate, they ain't got to go to join the military, but they should have to go to boot camp. Just have to experience boot camp.
Discipline and structure.
Yeah, discipline and structure.
Discipline and structure.
Yeah.
You're going to learn respect. And sports is always good. You know why?
It's good, yeah.
Because a kid that's not coachable is not employed. A kid that you can't coach, you can't hire.
Yeah. And all this shit, I'm raising a little king to speak up for herself. You raising a little asshole that the rest of us got to deal with on our jobs and shit. Nigga ain't coachable. He the one creating a hostile work environment. He questioning every goddamn thing. He the nigga don't nobody want to be around. That's who you raising. Now, if you proud of that, you proud of that. But don't get mad at the rest of us when we point it out. He a little asshole.
Yeah. See, I do real good at raising my daughter because see, I always get my daughter's things from a man perspective.
Yeah.
Hey, like I tell my youngest daughter, hey, that's inappropriate. Don't put that on your Instagram. Take that off. I told my daughter, next time you put anything inappropriate on your Instagram, I'm cutting your allowance off. I'm not gonna have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
So what I'm not gonna do as a man is keep my wallet open and my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Like if I'm paying bills,
Yeah.
I got a motherfucking right to say what the fuck I need to say if I'm taking care of you and putting you through college. $70,000 a year for you to go to Baylor, I'm gonna say what the fuck I need to say.
Yeah.
And I don't care about who get mad.
The crazy thing is, that, like today, a man is allowed to be assertive on a woman's behalf, on children's behalf, pets' behalf. But if he want to be assertive for himself, he got to ask permission. Is this okay? Can I say this? I'm not overstepping. Man, fuck that. Our dads ain't do that. Our granddads ain't do that.
Right.
If I have something to say, if I have an opinion, that's just as valid as yours.
Right.
So now, because you don't like it, that ain't got shit to do with me. Because it don't make you uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So
Man, I had to deal with my granddad. I had another granddad. I had an Uncle Jesse, who was just buried. My sister daddy. My daddy got 3 brothers. My mama got 4 brothers.
yeah.
My granddaddy had 4 brothers. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a lot of people that I had to answer to.
Yeah.
So you had to walk straight. Now mind you, I ain't perfect, and I made a whole lot of mistakes.
We all get fucked up.
Right.
Right. Nobody perfect.
But just that discipline and that strength, because all of the discipline, my granddaddy get your ass up, go cut the grass, go do this, go do that. All of that led to got to be can't be late to the radio station.
Yeah.
You got a commercial at 5 o'clock in the morning that you got to read live. Nigga, you got to be on time.
Yeah.
Because people pay money for advertising.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You got to do the show. People pay money. Like the way my job is set up, you got to be on time to do shit because people are depending on you because you a whole responsibility. You know what I'm saying? People are depending on you to come to the comedy club so they can land. So you got to be on time. You got to be on time to the radio station because advertisers pay for advertising. People in the car, and that's their routine.
Yeah.
And all of the discipline and the structure get to that. But I'll let you lay down for a couple of moments. Get up.
Yeah. Nigga, my dad used to have a routine when that nigga, especially Saturday morning, when he get up, every motherfucker in that house better be up. Now when he leave, you might be able to go lay back down. But when you hear him up there walking around, you better get your ass up or it's about to be a bad day.
Right. Or do something. for us, when we hear that garage door go up, or whenever my granddaddy coming home, my granddaddy worked 6'4", worked at a steel plant, worked at U.S. Steel. And they goddamn garage door get up, nigga, we jump up and start wiping,
doing something, nigga,
pulling out a vacuum cleaner. But see, but today's society thinks stuff like that is abuse.
It's abuse, yeah.
That ain't no fucking abuse. It didn't kill me. It didn't hurt me.
Niggas
It
get
didn't
to
hurt
lock
my
their
feelings.
doors. You get to lock the doors in the house that I fucking pay. Nigga, I wish the fuck. What the fuck? That's crazy, man. It's not intrusive leadership. You gotta get in there and see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, be involved. You know what I'm saying? They're not your equal. And people want to raise their kids like they're your equal.
I'm going through this thing now my grandson is starting to, Miss Pat say do something or whatever, then he would like to have a conversation about something that has nothing to do with what she asked him to do. So it's a very manipulative form of starting to talk back.
Yeah.
So first time he did it, she said, "Hey, Grayson, go put your socks on." And as he was got to the top part of the stuff, he turned around and asked her something about something else. So the first time I said, I just kept on doing whatever I was doing. So the second time she told him to do something, he turned around and said, so then, by that time I just jumped up. I said, "Hey," I said, "what did she tell you to do?" I said, "Listen to me.
Pop to her.
Go do what she say do first. Then you come back and ask whatever you want to ask." Because he's making what she asked him to do conversational.
Yeah.
And my thing is, at 5 years old, how the fuck you know to be that manipulative? That's a form of manipulation.
Yeah.
And I be seeing right through that shit. And I cut it off. One thing I learned, man, you have to kill it before it grows.
Yeah.
Cause a big sticker bush, you chop it down, it's gonna fall on you and stick you. But that motherfucker coming out of that cement, right then, kill it before it grows.
And what's the trip too is we all been kids, and that's what we do. We lie, we manipulate. People forget they were kids, and then when the kids now don't do that, they wouldn't lie. They wouldn't lie about that. You damn lie. You used to lie. And that was kids do. Kids test the boundaries to see what they can get away with. We all did it. So why do you think children now somehow different? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The answer is yes. I got 4 things. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. And no, sir. That's it. That's it. That's 4 principles, because I didn't ask you whose shoes was in the floor.
Yeah.
I said, get the shoes out the floor.
Yeah.
The answer is yes, sir.
Yeah. And what's so crazy now, especially with some black folks out here now, yes, sir, and no, ma'am, and that's a form of slavery talk. In every civilization on the planet, there's a term of endearment for your elders.
Right.
Just here is that. So my child will never say yes, sir, or no, ma'am, to mother. Hey, you do what you want to do, but you ain't doing something good. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It matters. Yeah. And the reason it matters because being an employer, and I get people saying yes, sir, no, sir, and being real respectful or whatever. Those are people that I consider for opportunities, or I would forward them to somebody else who could give them opportunity. I said because they have the right temperament and the right mannerism, and they're very respectful, and good home training matters. When I was doing Friday After Next, I know it was a long time ago, everything I was asked to do from people that was even younger than me, even Ice Cube a few months younger than me. We same age, but yes, sir. He said, "Rick, when you go over there, when we do this thing right here," I said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got you." You know, and he, even if I go to Chick-fil-A, young women, young enough to be my daughter. Oh, would you like something? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, they're in a position of authority. That's how you respond. They provide you with something. It's common courtesy. There's nothing wrong with it.
I say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am to everybody. When I go to buy clothes, I'll go, "Yes, ma'am, thank you very much." You know, "Good morning, how are you today?" When I get on the plane, "How are you?" No common sense and no common courtesy. I ask every flight attendant, "How are you today?" She said, "Would you like something to drink?" I make eye contact. "Yes, thank you. Yes, ma'am. I really appreciate it. Have a great day." And you see white men and other people sitting in first class being real dismissive. They bring the drink. They don't even look up and say thank you. They grab their drink or whatever. I make sure that I make eye contact and say thank you. Had a white lady on the plane, a flight attendant. She said, "Sir," she said, "who are you?" I said, "I'm just," I said, "I'm in radio and I'm just traveling. I got to go out of town for a meeting." She said, "I've been flying for 30 years. She said, this is a white lady. She said, "I just want you to know that it was a pleasure just to serve." She said, I watched you. She said, "You help all the ladies put their bags up and get their bags down. Women sitting there struggling to put their bags in the overhead bin. Grown ass men sitting there, won't help, won't. You know, ma'am, you good? Is that your bag right there?" Boom, boom. We got a system going. We got to get off the plane. We've been on a plane for 3 hours. You know, get everybody straight, pop it up for them. Old people walking down, barely making it, instead of just walking past them. Before I walk past them, man, you good? Do you need a wheelchair? You need any help? Man, let me get your bag for you. Black women and white women.
Yeah.
Let me get your bag
elders
for you.
and elders. Yeah.
Little stuff like that, because we in such a hurry to do what we gotta do. We can't take time because your ass gonna be old one day.
You'll be old one day.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to help you off the planet. You lucky that your ass ain't nowhere on dialysis or in a wheelchair. So you have to be mindful and respectful of people and shit. You know what I'm saying? And those are the little things that matter that come with good home training.
People come with good home training. People notice that. People notice that. It's funny how if you ever been a supervisor of it, people know. Nigga, I know when I was supervisor, if I had 2 people coming up for eval, one person might be more qualified, another person do a better job. But if you an asshole,
right,
and that other person might not be as good as you, but they a good person,
right,
I'm fucking with him. Fuck you.
Because you can make him.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's teachable and coachable.
Exactly.
And that's the question. Are you teachable?
Yeah.
Are you coachable? Because somebody say something to you without you feeling some kind of way.
Yeah.
And everybody ain't got time to ask you how your mama doing before work start.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to come in and work because you got things that need to get done.
There's too many people overestimate their level of importance there.
Right.
And the world revolves around them, but it don't. And that's one thing I like about you, when them random ass people come on your page, you don't give a fuck, and you shouldn't give a fuck. What the fuck? Who is you? Stranger ass person? Who is you? To come on here to tell you this, that, and the other. It's crazy.
That's the only problem I have on social media is just women. It's just the women come on here and see, and I can flip it. When my daughter started her cycle, I went in there. That's not my place.
Yeah.
When my daughter started her cycle, I called her mom. I said, I think, you know, I think you need to get here.
Yeah.
And she went upstairs and went in the room and closed the door, and I stayed downstairs.
Yeah.
Because that's woman's business.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And her mother can explain it to her or whatever. So when I get on my son, I need you to extend the same courtesy.
Yeah.
Because there's certain things that I need to talk to him about that, because I'm not an abusive or mean or fucked up dad. I'm a great dad. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need you to interfere in that.
One of the craziest things in the world in society today is, if we tell a woman what it is to be a woman, you get your dick chopped off right in front of you. You're there to chop your head off. You have no place to tell a woman what it is to be a woman. However, women can tell you how to be a man
all day.
All freaking day.
All day. All day.
It's the craziest thing in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't care how sexy it sounds. I'm head of the household in my house.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not henpecked. I don't take no shit. If you ain't my piece and help me, I don't even need you to make money or whatever. You ain't got to cook, because I motherfucking cook. But goddamn, if you can help me prepare the food and cut the onions and the bell peppers, and we working together, we got a little system or whatever, you good. You know, because people think that the word submissive, I don't give a fuck how it sounds, but that don't mean bring me my newspaper, cook my dinner, and be real dismissive like the woman ain't shit or whatever. Because just like, you know what I'm saying, if some motherfucker starts shooting or whatever, are you gonna get in front of me or are you gonna get behind me?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Because my job, I'm gonna stand out here front and I'm gonna get in the front and I'm gonna take the bullet for you, protect me. You know what I'm saying? So man is head of the household. I just can't, you know, you can be a strong one. I wouldn't give a fuck if she was sitting on the United States Supreme Court. And up under this roof right here, I'm head of the household. Yeah. Period. I respect you, but see what I'm saying? You know, that's a whole nother deep conversation. But I'm not your motherfucking employee. Talk to me like, and I can't. The condescending tone. I'm very respectful. Hey, babe, you wanna, babe, what you wanna eat? What you feeling? Hey, babe, you wanna go? You want this or you wanna do that? You wanna go to the movies?
It seems like a lot of these reality shows have warped a lot of stuff, man. Like how sisters look at that way of thinking, man. The condescending type of shit.
You can't be condescending in my house.
I'm a queen 24/7. First of all, I don't know if you're a queen or not. So I treat queens that act like queen, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not just gonna treat you like a queen because you say you're a queen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might be a clown.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's just like all men ain't kings. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you walk around with this air that I'm here and I'm supposed to be served. You know what I'm saying? And we push that into our daughters by TV and what they see and shit like that. It's real crazy, man. Nobody wants to raise their kid to be decent people.
I tell my daughters, I make my daughter, when I'm cooking food, I say, hey, come help me. I said, hey, take that chicken, season that, put this in that, or whatever. I said, you do understand you're gonna be a mother one day. You do understand you're gonna be a wife one day, or whatever. You're gonna have to cook and provide for your family. So that's why I'm teaching you to do this. Here's the proper way to fold the towels. Fold them like this. Do this like that. Preparing my daughters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be a queen.
Yeah.
Be respectful. Hey, don't wear that. That don't look right with that.
Yeah.
You don't wear those kind of heels to church. I know they wear stilettos to church, but I don't think church is the proper place to wear those shoes. We're not going to the club. Don't wear those shoes. You know, my daughters be like, okay, yes, sir. You know, I explain everything to my daughter. She's like, yes, sir, I understand. I get it. And that's why we have a great relationship or whatever. But, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just crazy. You just can't say shit about that.
You say nothing about nothing, man. You're a bad person if you know anything, you speak out on anything, you the problem.
I'm telling you.